Peeps, today we're going to be doing some coin work. Peeps, Kenny Molotov here in the studio, coming back at you with another trick, which is a coin trick. Now, I gotta be honest, I initially started this video off trying to teach you guys a French drop, but when I did the intro and I did the coin sniff, I realized that that's such a fun effect, I might as well teach it to you guys. Full disclosure, a coin is not going up your nose. That is strictly the illusion, and then it's also an illusion of taking it out of the nose. I'm going to teach you guys how this is done. So first things first, you need to get yourself a coin. Doesn't matter what kind of coin it is, as long as it fits in your hand and you're comfortable with it, should be just fine. You could even do this with round objects. If you get Oreos, technically you can do it with an Oreo, but it comes down to if you can hide it in your hand. So whatever is round in your house right now, wherever you are, if you're on a bus, reach into your pocket, pull out a coin, let's do this. So here's the effect. It looks like this. You bring it up to your nose, then you sniff it. Now, I did it a bit better before, but here's essentially the technique of it. A lot of times when people do nose sniffs, I see magicians push it up into their nose. That's one method of doing it, but I always found that it's a bit obvious what's happening in their hands. It looks kind of obvious that they're covering the coin rather than sniffing it up. But I found with my technique is what you do is you come up, you push down with your nose, and it actually jumps into your hand as soon as you let go at the fingers. I'll show you what that looks like. So you come in, you push down, let go, it jumps into your hand, and on your way up, you make a sniffing noise, just like that. So at speed, it looks like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sell this technique. You go, oh, you know what I mean? You gotta make a facial expression that really says, holy crap, I can't believe I did that. The coin actually goes to your nose. You get it into your nostril. I know it's gross, but the effect is awesome. You get it there, and you're gonna push down, it let go with your forefinger and middle finger and thumb, okay? You're gonna let go for a second. It's gonna drop into your hand, and you're gonna come up. As you come up with your sniff, the hand starts going down, and this is where the real misdirection takes place. You go, the hand comes down, and they're not looking at your hand anymore because it looked like it actually got lodged up the nose. And that's it. That's the first part of the trick. Now, I like to go into the second phase, which is actually making it reappear from your nostril. And this is how this works. This relies on a really old coin principle where you bring your hand to anywhere and you slide back and you get a coin. It's pretty cool. You could do it out of somebody's ear, you could do it out of somebody's nose, you could do it out of somebody's armpit, it doesn't matter. But here's the technique, here's how it works. What happens is the coin is on your thumb and it's balanced there usually, and your two fingers are on top, your forefinger and your middle finger. So you're going to come up to something and you're going to press the coin right up against it, just like so. Your thumb is now going to take the place of pushing on the back and holding it there. And it's totally covered, so you can't see it. But what's happening now is I'm going to push with my thumb a little bit. And I'm going to start revealing it with my two fingers at the top. So at speed, it looks like that. So you have the coin in your forefinger and middle finger, and your thumb is covering it. So from the front, it looks completely covered, okay? You're going to come up to something. You're going to place it onto your arm. Your thumb's going to take the place of just being a holder on the back of this. You're going to hold it there. You're going to start pushing forward with your thumb, and you're going to start pulling back with your forefinger and middle finger. And at speed, it looks like that. Really, really cool. Really, really smooth. And that's what's happening with your nose right now. So you're going to be coming up to your nose in the same motion. You're going to do that exact same thing. But there's a little bit of subtlety here, okay? A lot of times you can't get into the position with your thumb at the tip of the coin. So when you come up, you're sort of in a position where you're going to start by pushing up against not the back of the coin, but in the center of it, it's going to push up like so. Alright? So you're going to come up, push it up to your nostril, and then you're gonna pull back your fingers, and there's your coin, just like so. You come up, it's in the coin, it's in the nose, it's actually at the nostril. Look where my thumb is. It's sort of getting the bottom there and also the middle. It's gonna start pushing up, and then you're gonna pull your fingers down, and that's how you get the coin to come out of your nose. One quick thing that I gotta tell you guys before we finish this off is what really sells this illusion when you're taking it out is this forward motion. And the reason why I think that is because if you think about something getting up your nose, it went up by your, and the emphasis of the body is it went up to your nose, right? So you sniff it, so it comes back up. So naturally, to pull it out, you're gonna do the opposite motion, just like so. I find that that sells the illusion, and that makes it really get people to go, dude, I think he just sniffed it up his nose. One last thing, here's what you gotta realize. When you do the sniff, sometimes it pushes the coin way down into your hand so that you're kind of clasped at the palm and the pinky. Now this is a really hard position to get your two fingers and your thumb ready to pull out the coin. So here's what I do, okay? So from this position, I sniff, I do the head back motion, takes away, does a bit of misdirection. Now the coin is in my palm, technically. Here's what I do. I pivot my hand so that now my thumb is at the bottom, and I get it to rest upon my fingers and find its balance point. And when I do that, I can actually maneuver it back to my forefinger and middle finger. That's how I do it so fast. Instead of kind of fumbling around with it down here, I just pivot, bring it back forward, come up, and then I get it. I know it's a little bit weird. It's going to take a little bit of practice, but it's well worth the illusion. It makes people go, ugh. So don't do this around dinner tables if you can, because it sometimes actually grosses people out completely. Peeps, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys very soon. Kenny Molotov, guys. Peace, baby.